Hey guys, welcome back to the finale of Luigi's Mansion 2. Last time we got the second to last piece of the Dark Moon, and this time we're going to collect the final piece and defeat the mastermind behind this entire game. Let's go. Luigi, the final Dark Moon piece appears to be located here, in the Treacherous Mansion. But I'm reading the highest level of paranormal activity ever recorded. Yep, going there's an absolutely terrible idea. For me, for you on the other hand, get that final Dark Moon piece. Okay, well this isn't ominous at all, is it? It definitely does scream Final Mansion. Of course it isn't even a straight path to the mansion. This looks quite cool. It almost looks like a mix of every mansion we've been to, and also a bit like the original. I wouldn't like to live here. It would be an absolute nightmare to bring your groceries in. Step 1, get to the front door. Okay, yep, this definitely does not seem safe at all. And we can just walk straight on into the oh, okay. Well, wonder, can we look inside? Let's have a wee bit of foreshadowing. Oh wow, okay, well there's a toad. And there's King Boo. I genuinely never knew that was a thing. The amount of times I've played this game and just never looked through that window. I won't lie, I have been playing a little bit of Luigi's Mansion 1 again. I've actually been playing it on the 3DS, which after replaying it, I do feel like is a bit underrated. However, I will say, the creepiness of the original game's ghosts is quite cool. It's definitely a completely different vibe in the other two games, but I'm not sure which one I particularly prefer. I will say, when it comes to actually fighting ghosts, this game has it 100 times in my opinion. Even though it's probably slightly easier, I just think it's a bit more intuitive of a puzzle. Like, what do you guys think? I know definitely, like, I did a poll on my channel the other week, and a lot of people do prefer the original game. But I think each one has its own kind of charm and its own type of cool gameplay mechanics. And even though the third one's probably one I played the least, it definitely probably perfects all three modes the best. Oh! And we've got the powered up enemies again. That's nice. At least if we're... Oh no. Sword. At least if we're getting green guys for the powerful versions. Oh, it's quite a cool puzzle. It's a weird one because who lights a torch with kind of a detonator? Oh my goodness, is this a new enemy type in the final one? Yep, it definitely is. They're terrifying but seem... Oh no! I was gonna say they're terrifying but seem quite easy, but at the same time nearly got killed by it. Oh, this seems to be some sort of maze, but I guess we just follow Polter Pup tracks and maybe go to this weird looking coffin. Oh! I was gonna say it was a weird looking coffin, but I guess it's a removable wall. And a shaky coffin which tells me everything I need to know. And it's a portal to another dimension. Okay, it was just for gold. Not too useful, but it's okay. Oh, and here we go. Are they trying to Frankenstein this knight? They are. The question is, why are they Frankensteining it if they can literally just possess it? Doesn't make much sense to me, but can't argue with it. Okay, well I can see a gem here. So, to get the gem, do I just need to finish their experiment? Yep, I guess so. Oh! That is the most... I think I've said this a couple of times in the last couple of mansions, but that's the most random Boo location ever. Goodbye, Boo. And, yep, there we go. First gem of the mansion. Oh, but before we even go, these guys seem to be pointing in different ways, so will these bring me somewhere odd, I'm guessing? Yep, that got us a gem. So then the Polter Pup, I guess, is just this direction. Oh, there he is there. Oh, excuse me? How was I meant to know you were in there? I was just searching everything. He's a sneaky wee bugger, isn't he? Wait, was he a secret, or was I meant to fight him and just find him really early? Okay, so the Polter Pup's in there, which means I just need to break my way in here. Haven't even touched this part, have I? Oh. Okay, that's very simple. Okay, now I can come through and it's in here. Oh, is that the end of the level? Because he usually... Oh yeah, that's it. Perfect. Oh. Wait, I need to get that gold. Egad, don't you phone me. Yay. Okay, that was a pretty good mission. I'll say that's a very solid start to Final World. I like it. Oh, and 2 stars. That's not very good, is it? We'll need to do better. New gem, new gem. Oh, we actually caught the ghost out the dog.
It's been 84 years.
And now we're on to the second mission, but I need to right my wrongs before I even move on.
Yeah. It's rewind time.
Oh, I've also just found a door while exploring this level. Oh, and it's brought me to the gem. I had a feeling that there was an extra gem in this level, so I went have the investigation. Yep, there we go! And we got the 3-star rank back. Okay, as we saw before, EGAD has a toad assistant, so it's time to go save him again. If I'm honest, EGAD needs to be sued for hostile work environment, because what's going on here? Each of these toads should be on strike as soon as this entire game's over. It's ridiculous.
What do we want? More equitable treatment in the hands of management. When do we want it? Soon.
But now, after defeating the dog finally, we have the front door key to actually go into the final mansion. And apparently they need to pay their electricity bills. Oh my days. Okay, here we go. This definitely feels like a final mansion now. In the first 2 levels, we've seen King Boo more than we've seen him in any other part of the game. So let's have a look. What do we have? There are 4 portals. Is there anything around here? Oh, yep, we've got something already. And it is a chain which leads to a safe. And a lot of money, I'm guessing. Oh, it's a ghost with a gem. Okay, no. And another gem is gotten. Okay, so from what I can see, there's the Haunted Towers portal, the Old Clockworks portal, the Secret Mine tunnel, and I'm guessing that's a Gloomy Manor tunnel. But okay, this definitely seems like a bit of a throwback mansion, which means we might be expecting everything from every other mansion, which is quite a cool concept. Yeah, this is a bit more like, to first isn't even Gloomy Manors. Oh, already got the blue guy already. Multiple blue men, which is always a bit ominous. Honestly, the blue guys, I've said before and I'll say it again, are the most annoying ones to fight. Green are just definitely the simplest, like, just guaranteed 3 gold. Okay, so, what do we do? This seems like a very kind of open-ended mansion. You can kind of do it in any order, which is quite confusing. Oh, I just looked at the minimap, there's a portal somewhere. Oh, we're probably gonna need a blue book to get it, or a red book, and there's also a blue book. I see a badass plant behind there. Is this just go? Oh, is this going to lead to a secret area, I'm guessing? Yep, that's exactly it. Dude, this isn't even a puzzle, it's just follow the golden coins. Oh, I didn't realize there's ice physics, that would maybe help to know. But okay, it's for 4 gold. Do we get anything from fighting this guy? Surely that means there's something in here we can use. Maybe not, I'm a bit confused. Okay, so this is quite interesting. What's in here? We've got a mammoth. Oh, are we actually going to fight a mammoth? What in the hell? This feels like a boss fight. What's going on here? Actually, it also reminds me of... Do you guys remember Luigi's Mansion 1 where you fired the constellations of a star to get... Like, I can't remember. Mario... Actually, it was Mario's star, wasn't it? Is this exactly what that is? Okay, and... That spat out... Okay, that was just a gem puzzle, apparently. A weird gem puzzle. We seem to have missed one, but I'm also not sure if that's just the fact that this mansion's very open. So we've got a portal here. Oh, there's also a chest over here. So does that link back up to our first main room? Oh, is this where the toad is? Okay, so I guess this is the end of the mission. We have to figure out how to do the toad, which I'm assuming it's bring fire to here. So yeah, this is definitely a bit of a multi-room puzzle. Oh, we have the tiki green men now. Oh, what bit? There's another toad. What is going on in this level? Oh, probably why it's called Double Trouble, isn't it? So, oh, that's where the portal is. Okay, so probably to fight that guy, I need water or a bucket. I'm guessing there's no bucket here and we need to use teleporter, so we'll just have a wee look around. Maybe there's actually one in the Arctic ring, I'm not sure. Nope. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I see what we have to do. Probably don't flash. Probably flush. I love it. Okay, so that didn't turn on the lights. However, is that a mirror or not? Because I can see. Oh, maybe it's dark light. My light does seem to be shining in there, and there is a hidden door on the minimap. So let's have a look. Okay, so it is just a mirror image. Once we flush this toilet, we get a gem. I'll take a gem. Oh. Okay, well, the ghost got her get back anyway. That's funny, I like that. Oh, you know what? I missed a door on the right. This is just, I guess, the middle courtyard area. Okay, that's 2 gargoyles. I'm guessing that's for one for each toad. Yep, we'll definitely need both toads. We know where both are. One's in the top left and one's in the bottom right. I really hope this last room will kind of tell us exactly where we need to go. Once we flash both these eyes. That lowers us down. But alright, oh, we're about to find mummies, aren't we? I'm always great with the mummies. But I guess this might be where we get fire from. Oh! I've had a thought. So if we get the logs from the green room and bring it in here, that will make the fire for the ice room. And yeah, definitely mummies. I'm not sure how I feel about fighting all these guys at once. Can we put them into the fire is the question. Oh yeah, it's okay, that makes things 100 times easier for us at least. Can we get all 4? Oh, there we go. Oh, what? Apparently we can only do 3 at a time, which is a bit sad. Those mummies were quite easy in the end. I think I know how to solve the first half of this puzzle. So if we get this log, yep, we can bring it through the portals, and we set it on fire in here. Yep, that works. We can bring it to the ice age, and yeah, that will melt the ice. Okay, we did that right. Let's save the toad anyway. Oh well, what is he doing to us? My friend got captured too. We've got to save him. The professor didn't tell us you were 2 of us. He always thinks we're the same person. I wonder if he's colorblind. Yeah, well, we're over in the jungle. Except, how has he already gotten lost? I'm sorry. How on earth does EGOD not... No! How is he not able to tell 2 toads apart? Especially if he hired them. I'm telling you, EGOD, all of his employees need to go on strike. So I must be missing a really obvious location. Which tells me it has to be that Dark Ages room. Is there a bucket in here? Oh, I am so dumb. Yep, and there's a bucket in here as well. Wow. Okay, so that unlocks a portal. I was wondering why there was only 1 portal we could do. And with that, we can get the bucket and fill it up here to water this plant. But also, if I remember, we can also water the plant inside of the old Clockworks area. Also, I just realized why it says exhibit. This is a museum. Obviously, it's a museum. Why have I only caught on about like 10 minutes deep? But you know what? I think this is so far probably one of the best missions in the game because it's such kind of an open puzzle and it's really nice. So what does this give us? I'm hoping it's a gem. If this is just for money, I'm pissed. Okay, good. It's a gem. You know what? I've just had thought. We're about to save the second toad. Where's Abu? Am I going to be able to do one of these Treacherous Mansion levels without just having to instantly replay? This will allow us to get our second boo. It would have been so cool if there was a skip just to be able to do it past him. There we go. Oh, and Luigi just manhandles him. Yep, and now we've... Oh, they don't like the water apparently. Well, EGOD phoned and he still thinks there's only 1 toad, which really isn't a good sign. Anyone, if you're ever thinking about working for EGOD, just don't. Now to fulfill Reddit streams and put Toad into a cage.
What do you mean by that?
Also, I'll just make sure that the crows are gone because I don't trust them. Oh, wait, what? Boo Trooper reporting for duty. What on earth is this? Oh my goodness, there's so much happening here. You know what? First time a boo has been slightly challenging, so that's nice. I will say the hardest part about this boo though is trying to get him instead of getting the toads. And this trooper is now off duty. And back to sticking toads into cages. And then after you stick a toad into the cage, flash them. And after a quick flash, watch it grow. And I guess that's finally the end of that level. It was a really, really good one. But wow, I was not expecting that ending of the toads. And that's a really cool, that's a thumbnail. Luigi, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on there. 2 toads showed up, said when I panicked. I thought a ghost had managed to sneak in with a toad, so I whopped him in the nose. There we go. EGOD once again being a terrible employer. Genuinely slightly surprised now when I thought I took so long. Once again, EGOD is being a terrible employer. So got security footage and no one still knows what the Dark Moon piece is. This is sounding promising. Time to find out what's going on with that security footage. Okay, the painting is finally revealed, and of course it was Mario. I'm sure nobody is shocked by this plot twist. Oh, and the king has finally revealed himself. And a mini jump scare to confirm. The least shocking plot twist of all time, since they're hyping this up the entire story, and it was revealed in the opening cutscene. So he's at the train exhibit, which is on the 2nd floor. So if we find King Boo, we find Mario. Perfect. So fun fact, once this plot twist happens, something changes with Luigi. He now has his Luigi Mansion 1 voice lines, which I think is such a cool feature. But we can now investigate upstairs, so it's time to figure out what's going on with this train exhibition. I'm going to assume it's not going to be as simple as just walk in and find it. And of course, it's not going to be that simple. Oh, but to be fair, actually it might be. I've just noticed in the mirror that there's a book. The feeling something's going to happen, or else this is not the entire level. Yep. Oh no, it's a big brain boy again. I can tell by his obnoxious voice. Yep, well, that would be him. I am so shocked. Well, time to go find him, I guess. Wait, how is that not taking it down? Oh, I see. So if we close our window, can we now suck up this? Yeah. Okay, well that, I guess, opened up this. I have a feeling the fact that this portal goes multiple ways is oh, it's probably going to actually be how we bring the book to the other room. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. Okay, apparently don't interact with everything in this mansion. It's not very nice. Well, technically I can just bring this bucket from the Dark Ages room in here, so I wonder if this will also work for this. Okay, good, it worked. What's in here? Oh, come on, Oh, I'm just getting owned here. Oh, at least we got a gem, okay. That's good. I have a feeling that we're going to need to turn this around. I saw the ghost, yeah. Saw that the ghost was turning it around by doing that. Well, now we can go investigate the other side, which I'm assuming holds the big ghost. Well, I can see the blue book. It's actually... Oh, it's just in the main hallway. Okay, we need bubble gum to get up there. I'm assuming that's going to be for a very elaborate gem. Oh, we got a bit of a who's in what box. I'm not too sure. Oh, okay. Okay, so that one had papers. Okay, it's the same order each time. So is this just literally guess the order until you're right? So it's this one, this one. Oh, this is for a gold ghost. I've said this 100 times, I think, in past playthrough, but that's the most random one ever. Oh no. Ghost, blue man, blue man. Okay, we got blue man out of the way first, that's the main thing. Do you know what I've also noticed? Since these strong ghosts that came in, the shielded green people have went out the window really quickly. Oh, I see. Is this for a gem? Just trying to find gold? Take it. And we haven't missed a gem, so we've got 4 left in this mansion. It's finally time to check out that final portal room. So, yeah, this seems like something here. Oh, it's a gold ghost. I probably need to set that on fire, don't I? What's here? Oh, it's a portal. And through the telescope, it's the Brainiac with the book. Oh, all of a sudden we're here. And we're just going to take it really slowly and smart, I think. If anyone has ever played Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, this reminds me of the Ripperoo boss battle. Okay, we did that damage list, but I will say what just happened to all my gold. Oh, is it not even here? That's sad. Wait, so is that the end of the level, technically? I'm sorry, surely there's so much more to investigate. Oh, I guess this isn't the end of the world, is it? So yeah, have we put the book in here? Is that wait, no, the bubble gum. Look, the bubble gum. I am getting the poltergeist, the big boss of the level, didn't do anything, but the mice are doing things. So, yeah. Here. If we get this book, surely now we can bring it to the Dark Ages exhibit and get a gem, I'm assuming? Yep, a gem. Yeah, there's definitely more to investigate, because I've also seen other bits of bubblegum around the place. So back in the Dark Ages exhibit, I did see some golden bubblegum here. So if I do this, it's a oh, this is a boo location first level. See, that's why you have to investigate, even if it doesn't make sense. Oh my goodness, I'm actually gonna mess it up, aren't I? Perfect, we did it! I can't tell if this is a boo or if this is just gonna be me trolled. Nope, it's a boo. It's bureaucrat. Bureaucrat is going into the bureaucrat. Okay, well that just confirms I should just continue to search rooms for gems. Oh, what? Wait, the mammoth is fully gone. And there is stuff up here, including a golden one. See, I knew I was not talking rubbish. Okay, is that it? Is it just follow these little fans? You know what, regardless, I think if this isn't even for gems, there's going to be a ton of money in here. Oh yeah, this is gems. Are literally the rest of the gems in this level going to be just from bubbles? Oh, and there is another golden one in here. Is this another gem? I hope so. To be fair, I guess... Oh, how is this a reward? Excuse me. Oh, a lot of money. Okay, and the jungle area had yet another gem. And to be fair, I think that's every single area we can explore. Yep, that seems to be it. So let's just come into here and see what's going on. To be fair, I already see a dark light. Oh no! I didn't even notice there was ghosts in here. And before I go, I bet you this is actually the final gem. Because that is such an obvious dark light in the final room, I'm guessing, of the level. But yeah, that's the final gem. Of course, the final gem of the game had to be off screen, didn't it? There's Mario and a ton of booze. So I guess we're on the right track. How on earth was that a 3-star? I am sorry, I did not deserve that, but okay, we'll take it. And there we go, the final gems of the game. So I don't even have to worry about gems anymore. Of course, we got the Me Man. Okay, and there's an old-fashioned camera inside of that train exhibit, which means we're gonna have a surprise attack. But apparently this is the final mission of the game. Even though the last mansion was so short, I really doubt that, because we haven't even heard about the Dark Moon in this mansion yet. It's time to ambush the king. To be fair, this does look quite finale-esque. This is not our ambush.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Blossus is back from Luigi's Mansion 1. He is nowhere near as terrifying, but yeah, he just looks derpy. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, this is definitely not the final boss. I've already taken damage. I can't believe that. I already know that I'm going to be doing this multiple times to 3-star. If anyone's ever tried a 3-star this level before, they will know this is probably the worst one in the entire game to do. It is kind of just a lot of the same. Try to split him up in the train. You can actually make him attack into the train, not like that. I don't think I've ever taken as much damage in this boss in my entire life. But yeah, once you get him into the train, it is all just about the hard part. Aiming the booze into their individual carriages. But if they're not too bad, we're getting them in very quickly. It's just my actual gameplay which is ruining it. But yeah, let's just aim this final guy in. And that should have been in. I don't know how come the final guy is sometimes just so hard to put in. There we go, done. We have caged up about 10 boos. That's about 2 mansions worth of boos. That's mental. Definitely was not King Boo. The ambush was on us, not them. Luigi's just emoting on all of them. I kind of respect it. Time for a part I'm not looking forward to. This is 1, probably. Yeah, that was expected. What did we collect here unless it's going to count each individual boo? Yeah, we gained 0 treasure. Oh my goodness, he just pixelated them all into the vault. That's hilarious. Egad sold King Boo in a car boot sale. That's horrific. You know me. I need to right this wrong.
Ah, it's rewind time.
Oh, that was actually a fantastic run through. Okay, so basically it's an improvement in everything. And yes, there we go. Honestly, not as bad as I thought. Like, 3rd try. Oh great, there's a dimensional distortion now. Okay, and there's a portal to another dimension on the terrace, the only room we haven't been in. I'm gonna assume the Dark Moon's probably in that portal somewhere. Well, thanks God, I thought I was smart. I will say I do remember this mission, so I do remember that it gets very hectic very quickly. So, I'm gonna quickly search for the boo before we even begin. And I remember there being a big-ass hot air balloon in here. This could potentially be the final boo in the game. Marabou. And that is every boo in Luigi's Mansion 2 done. Oh, and here we go. I guess this is officially King Boo and Luigi's first standoff since Luigi's Mansion 1, which is quite mad. But yeah, that's a portal. That's definitely a portal. Oh, yep, remember what I said? Hectic. I guess that's the dimension of the ghosts. Well, this doesn't seem good, does it? Criminy! The paranormal levels have just shot through the roof. This is really serious. Portal will have to wait. Oh great, the dimension is about to collapse. But one slightly sad thing is, this is the final mission of Luigi's Mansion 2. It is literally the type of bonus missions we get at the end of every single mansion, including this one. So yeah, I'll be honest, nothing too interesting. The only interesting part is, we are under time pressure. Like, we do need to kind of defeat every enemy just like the other one, but if we don't do it quick enough, everyone dies. But yeah, what do you guys think about this mission? Do you think it's a bit of a flop, or do you think it's good? And of course, fat men, because why wouldn't there be in the last mission? It is funny how that room only has that guy. And it is a bit surprising that a whole other dimension opened up and the ghosts are only in the rooms and not in the corridors. No, not the blue men. Oh no, there's blue men everywhere in this room. We do not approve of the blue. There's three. There's three super powered ones. Let me just stay away from this side of the room. No, I said stay away. Okay. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but yeah. Uh-oh, code red, code red, code red. Am I actually gonna feel this? Oh no. What actually happens if I feel? I've never seen what happens if I feel this, and I really don't want to. Okay, so now we just have to get back to the terrace, which is nice because I think this is kind of the easy part. Oh, and I can see where this is going. How many green boys are there? A lot of money, oh. A ton of money. A skelly ton of money. If you do not have a super poltergeist at this point, I don't know how you wouldn't, but you're kind of screwed. To be fair, actually, see this part here? It's not as hectic as I thought it was going to be. Oh, I got greedy, I got greedy. I suffered the consequences of my greed. He says as he continues to go for greed. But that ghost just farted. I never knew he did that after 10 years. And if I'm honest with you, this guy is so much easier than his other part because it's so much more open. But yeah, I'm guessing once he's done, the mission's done. So let's see how that went. Okay, at least we still got 3 stars. That's the main thing. And that is the final main mission complete. The final boo, all the ghosts we've collected, and of course some treasure. Why not some treasure? Yep, this level was King Boo having a temper tantrum. And with that, Paranormal Chaos is 3-starred. And all we have to do is stop the nightmare. Time for us to jump in to the dark dimension. Or maybe not jump into the portal. Maybe just get absolutely wrecked by the portal. Oh, and well, there's the Dark Moon piece right away. This seems quite easy, doesn't it? Definitely not just a massive night and some carpets here, which we know from level 1 is an enemy. Wait a wee second, you're not King Boo. So we've got one final possessor to beat before, I guess, the finale. So, I guess the whole point is just take out these guys at the same time. Nope, you definitely can't flash these guys early. Oh, that was easy. First phase. It is just funny that it's just normal enemies. So just need to take them all out in one carpet, I guess, is the whole gimmick. So let's just try to get the... Oh, is that them? Oh, come on, that final guy's on the carpet as well. Oh, what in the hell? Oh, come on. I'm just gonna say I didn't get hit by it, but okay. Wait, why is the possessor so easy in this one? What on earth's going on? Okay, so we've had 2, 3, so I guess we've got 4 for the final phase? I have a bad feeling. I'm not sure about anyone else. I think Luigi has a bit of a bad feeling as well. So let's see how it goes. Oh, this is giving me Scooby-Doo vibes. That looks so cool. Yeah, this is feeling more like a possessor fight. I don't know what the first 2 phases were, but they were nothing compared to this. So if I stand here, left foot now, come stand on it. Perfect. No! Oh my days. Yep. So there's 1 foot gone. Not gonna lie, is this the entire boss? A bit oh. Do I need them both on one carpet, maybe? Oh, okay, I did the right thing the first time, apparently. I just was too slow. And also, the ghost is white, and then after his cutscene, he's gonna turn red again. Okay, well, still super easy. We'll take it. And that is the final piece to the Dark Moon. Game complete. Nothing will go wrong. Oh, and this is purple? Oh. I have a feeling something's just went wrong. Either way, I guess he got the final Dark Moon piece, so that's good. Yep, and he's shocked. And to be fair, the vault door was open for whatever reason. And I guess this is it. Time for the showdown. Oh my goodness, it's the loading screen. Oh, it's Mario. Well, time to save Mario and finish a game, I guess. Oh, no, of course it wouldn't be that easy. Now what do we have here? Why, if it isn't my old pal Luigi, or is it baby Luigi? I can't tell the difference. Hey, remember that time you trapped me in a painting for all eternity? Good times. But guess what? I got out, and now I'm painting the town red. Yes, it was I who broke the Dark Moon. This power-enhancing jeweled crown of mine made it easy. Now that the ghosts of Evershade Valley are under my control, it's time to take my rightful place as the supreme leader of your world. And yeah, this is it. The grand finale of Luigi's Mansion 2. And may I say, what a fitting way to do it in a completely different dimension. But yeah, I take it back. We have one more Boo to defeat in this game. And of course, it is the King. So first of all, let's get him to bang his head. And he's only got 100 HP, I'll say he's quite weak. Oh, I'm going to play this safe. Because to be fair, it's 50 HP each time we do a suck, so... Oh, come on! I said we'll do it safe, and then I did it badly. There we go, King Boo's defeated. Well, of course it wouldn't be that easy, would it? Oh, well, he is massive at the moment. Oh, he's knocking us straight into the gloomy manor for some reason. Oh, yeah, he's literally massive. Let's just run. Oh, but let's take some gold while we run. Oh, and his ultimate power is opening up drawers. Guys, stop King Boo before he opens up every drawer in the game. He'll open up your drawers IRL. Guess that's phase 1 done. And back for King Boo for phase 2. Oh, and he's got a new attack. Which is he's going to zap. I guess he's turned it into sand for some reason. I will say, that massive ball slightly terrifies me. That's quite cool. The middle's ice as well. So there's ice and snow. Just love what the game developers like. What's the most annoying elements to use? And there we go! Defeated him in second phase without any damage. So I guess it's another chase. And same mansion, but slightly harder, I guess. Oh, and he turned off the lights. I love the way just the gold glows though. So everyone follow money. If I'm completely honest with you, phase 2 was easier than phase 1. And we know Nintendo's rule of 3, so surely this is it. Okay, now he's getting serious. King Boo's like, you know what, I've only got power enough to do all but one square. And we're all thankful for that. No way, well, we just beat him in one suck there, so we'll take it. And that beats the boss. There we go. And we got the final piece of the Dark Moon, which is just its destroyer. And once again, we get the diamond, but unlike Luigi's Mansion 1, it doesn't count towards our total. If I'm not wrong, Luigi's Mansion 1, it counted towards 1 bit of gold, which is pathetic. So now, to Darklight Mario out, and here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I've always thought this is one of the most wholesome cutscenes in all of Nintendo history. And all of our efforts are now being brought to us. The complete Dark Moon and all its shards. So we can now officially put it back together. And there it is, in all of its glory. So now that it's back in place, does that mean absolutely everything turns good? And the Dark Moon gives all the ghosts pupils again. And they're all so friendly, even the possessors. I love how he goes, you don't taste good. And I also love that the other ghosts only find out it's cold whenever he turned good. Egon accidentally presses the wrong button and the Dark Moon gets shattered again in 10 seconds. Also imagine, he can't have known that that worked instantaneously. What would have happened if they were still all evil? Oh, and red likes red. And the possessors are also so cool at being nice. Oh, and there's the polter pup. I told you he wasn't bad, he was just absolutely bored and a wee bit mischievous. And because it was the year of Luigi, Mario had to be nice to him. That picture would be such bragging rights to have in your house. Just me, my brother, an old man, and a ton of ghosts. And a few talking mushrooms. And also I adopted a ghost dog. But that is Luigi's Mansion 2. And we got a mission complete. So time to figure out if I absolutely ballsed up the final mission of the game. No. We got 3 stars. King Boo, your nightmare not to remember. 32 Boos, a complete Dark Moon, and King Boo himself in our own. And King Boo himself inside of the main screen. However, there's no time to celebrate because we've got two things left to do. The terrifying invasion and getting this 3-star rank back. So let's get into them one by one.
Ah, it's rewind time.
There we go. Third try, we got 3-star. That is actually probably one of the harder levels to 3-star in the entire game because you have to be so precise and that final phase is so annoying. And with that, we've only got one level left in the entire game. Paranormal Chaos 2.0. Sadly, this is literally just like Paranormal Chaos all over again. Apart from being slightly easier, so, like, for me, I'm not the biggest fans of these levels at the best of times, but especially now I think it's just a bit stupid. Because we've already done it. Is there any need to do it again? Yeah, it's just a really bad version of that level, so not really too much to say. And on to the final room in the entire game. We also had to end this off in probably the worst room in the entire game as well. But that was it. Wow. That was a bit anticlimactic, but alright. Let's go. I think the worst part is, that's not even the hardest bonus level. Let's see, have we done this entire game fully 3-starred? Of course we did. Let's go! And with that, the final level is 3-starred. So, Gloomy Manor, fully 3-starred. Haunted Towers, fully green-starred. Old Clockworks, fully green-starred. Secret Mine, fully 3-starred. And Treacherous Mansion, fully 3-starred. I have never done this before in my entire life. So time to check out the vault, because we'll have some really, really cool things. So the ghost container, every single ghost has been collected in the game. Thank goodness there wasn't a missing one. Skyscraper does not count towards 100%. If you guys want me to play through Skyscraper, I'm not sure if I'm going to do 100% because it is just grindy for no reason whatsoever. Let me know down in the comments, maybe I'll do a wee odd video on it. Every single boo has been captured, as you can see in the top right. Every single upgrade. That was very easy, we did that really, really quickly. And finally, the gem collection. As I mentioned, all of them have now been collected. And the Gloomy Manor has a scared Luigi on it. The Haunted Towers has a determined Luigi, probably trying to grab his Dark Moon piece. Old Clockworks makes him feel extremely happy because he knew where the Dark Moon piece was the entire time. He just couldn't have all the hands and the little wheel until the end of the mansion. The Secret Mine, he was extremely happy because it was extremely short and he didn't have to risk his life for too long. And finally, the Treacherous Mansion. He is celebrating in victory for finally defeating King Boo. And that is everything inside of the vault. And now on the title screen, if you look above our file, you can now see we have 2 EGOD medallions. You may be wondering why I've only got 2 out of 3 medals. That is called the Skyscraper. Once again, that does not count as 100%. I don't care, I'm not spending 20 hours on the Skyscraper to catch 100 ghosts. But with that, let the credits roll. So that is Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. I honestly believe it's such an improvement over the 3DS version. Even though it's the exact same gameplay style, I think the upgraded graphics and just being able to play it on the Switch over 3DS makes it a much more enjoyable game to play. And since Luigi's Mansion 1 is coming to the GameCube Classics, and Luigi's Mansion 3 is a Switch game, and also Luigi's Mansion 4, if it comes out, will be coming out on Switch 2, I think it's fantastic to have every single game playable on the same console. And I know so many people have problems with this game with its split missions, EGOD interrupting you all the time, and I completely understand all those, but I think each Luigi's Mansion game has its own cool things. The first one had the atmosphere by far, in my opinion. The ghosts were obviously supposed to be a little bit scarier, in quotation marks. This one feels like it's the best for like kind of secret finding, even though there are areas where you just find some secrets and they do absolutely nothing. And then the third I feel like has the best gameplay and brings everything together in the best way. I absolutely love this playthrough. I absolutely love just playing through this game, and 100%ing this was a dream. But guys, with that, thank you to everyone who's came out and watched this entire series. Make sure to subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys all in the future. Bye.